All right. First clip is the barber pronouns person. This was my favorite clip from Cringe, I think.
Okay, is it okay if I touch you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And what are your pronouns?
They, them.
She, they. I'm glad we exchanged those.
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad that you came in today to give me the opportunity.
Can I touch your hair? You're at the barber. So you're in this barber's chair. So what are you here for? Could be anything.
Yeah.
Are you here for an oil change?
Yeah. Well, you want to talk? You want to just talk?
Oh, you're here for a haircut. Okay, I could do that.
These people make me fucking sick.
And they pretend it's like all autism. They use that as an excuse.
It kind of is, right? Like that's I can't pick up on any social cues. Like it's implicit. It's implied that when I go to the barber, she's going to touch my hair and we don't have to discuss that.
Yeah.
It's like it's the same thing as walking up to someone, shaking their hand and being like, "All right, can we talk now?" It's like you already know you're gonna. It's over.
Yeah, we're in the meeting already.
We're in the fucking meeting. So
but they can't do social cues. And I think it's because they had bad parents that gave them iPads that cooked their brains.
Okay, that's fair.
That's a fair thing. And Mimetic Sisyphus had a good theory on this too. Can you give him a read?
Yeah, he said, so much of the odd behavior in this culture is driven by people unable to understand normal social cues or the paralyzing fear of misreading one. Part of it is the extreme consequences from getting them wrong. Zero room for honest mistakes, litigation, firing, expulsion, global news headlines shunning you. It creates these timid, shaking, fawn-like creatures unsure where to step next. It's a culture created by those who could never learn to slow dance. And I agree. They don't. It's. You have to talk about the most basic human instincts because I don't know. Everyone's gay.
Everyone's gay and weird and offended, and they live in an anxiety culture.
Yeah.
And they don't have anything to offer or anything they've done themselves to promote or be proud of. So all they can do is be proud of and lean into how unnormal they are and how unable to function in society they are, and how much you need to be polite and go like this so they can just have a close to normal experience, which is rare.
And I guess like forgiveness or saying no big deal is out the door now.
Yeah.
You have to like talk about it first.
Yeah, exactly. So let's move on to the queer gym girl.
Content warning and disclaimer before I show these before and after pictures. I will be mentioning weight loss, so if that is triggering for you, feel free to skip ahead.
Skip. Triggering. Don't say weight loss in front of me. Thank you for the warning. We don't have to watch that.
All right, let's put it away.
All right, next, this guy's dating a trans person, and he's actually masculine and an alpha.
Yeah, this guy's an alpha. So take notes, everybody. We're not alphas.
I thought he was gay.
Yeah.
I was just very much confused.
I was confused too. Cassidy educated me and said, no, honey, you're straight. Don't you look at me like a woman? I said, yeah. She's like, so where do you find the word gay? And that's when I realized, yeah, I'm not gay at all. I'm an alpha male that's attracted to femininity, and that's exactly what I got right here.
Oh.
You should be at a sandwich shop in Staten Island, not convincing people you're not gay on social media, man. Come on.
I'm not gay. Cassidy educated me on how her giant head and jaw and literal dick are feminine.
And small hips. Cassidy educated me. That's like, no. The timeshare salesman, he said it was an investment. Think of it like an investment.
Yeah.
You know? The ketchup salesman, he said, get the fries, get them all. Like, it's so stupid to me. And this guy believes it. The educated me thing.
Yeah. This is exactly the educated. It's as if it's like a learned opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some more information, and turns out the guy with the dick with the long hair and a dress, it's a girl.
Yeah, him sucking me, totally fine, because I'm an alpha male.
Yeah. So another scalp for the devil who convinced someone and tricked someone into ending their own bloodline, and another reason why we can't be eating seed oils.
Yeah. You have to be vigilant for shit like this. Otherwise, Cassidy will educate you. All of a sudden, you're sucked into twink mania.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go on to the $500K meant for the nude. Okay, there was a $500K donation, I believe, given to Seattle to build a playground for kids. Mm-hmm. And then all these gay people are saying that they need to make it a LGBT nude beach.
This is a place where people come up and they ask, is it safe here? Am I accepted here? And every time I've smiled and said yes.
Denny Blaine is a noted LGBTQ+ safe space. It's been that way for decades. Under Washington law, it's not illegal to be naked in public. However, it becomes illegal if kids are nearby. That's what this playground would do.
Want to preserve our spaces.
The people who showed up here believe the private anonymous donor who's willing to front $550,000 for a playground wants to take that space away from them.
They say that it's not an intention to displace queer communities or any specific community, and that may be true on the park side, but I'd love to ask the anonymous donor whether that is true.
So them not being allowed to be naked in public at a park next to kids is an attack on the LGBTs.
It's LGBT erasure.
That's how good they have it, that if they're not allowed to be naked in front of kids, it's oppression.
Yeah.
So thanks for that, Seattle. And a lot of people say, oh, trans people, when it comes to the bathrooms or how they act in public, they're not predators, they're not perverts, they're not trying to get anyone, they just want to use the bathroom or use the public space. But here we have a quick list of just a few in the last year, I believe, of LGBT trans types who are doing creep shit in the bathroom.
I'll read a few. Christopher Hambrook lied about being transgender to stay in two women's shelters, raped 2 women there, one who was deaf and one who had fled domestic abuse. Oh, the domestic abuse girl who's going to a women's shelter? Better luck next time.
Yeah.
You get raped by a guy.
We don't want to erase any trans people.
Yeah, we don't want any LGBT erasure.
Crazy guy here.
Sean Hallett wore a wig and a dress to gain entry to a gas station women's bathroom where he held his phone under a cubicle wall to film women. Jacob Guerrero wore a woman's wig and attached a camera to his shoes to film 12 women and girls as young as 8 using the toilet in women's bathrooms. Joel Hardman wore a woman's wig and covered his beard with a mask to spy on women in shopping center toilets and make recordings. Richard Rendler, convicted sex offender, caught wearing a wig and fake breasts to enter a woman's bathroom in a shopping center. The list goes on and on. So
the list goes on for a while.
That's a 4x3 grid. So there's at least 12 incidents there, and I know a lot of them went unreported or even undiscovered.
Yeah, that's a great point. And obviously what we see, which is so frustrating, is everyone makes excuses for the trans people. And then on top of that, the media even covers up what they actually are doing and did. So can you read that?
Yeah, well, we talked about it on the last episode. The Philadelphia transgender person, Kendall Stevens, who's just a man, was on the board of all these things and raped 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then Newsweek, thank you, Newsweek, you're so good. We need you, the media. They said trans activist Kendall Stevens' arrest sparks MAGA uproar. And then I'm led to believe the same Norm Macdonald joke. Oh, I think it was the child rapes.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the arrest that sparked a MAGA uproar. It's raping a child while being trans, right?
Yeah. Only MAGA people care about that.
Yeah. Only MAGA people really are mad about child rapes. Like, what are you talking about, Newsweek?
Yeah.
So friendly reminder that you don't hate the media enough.
Exactly. Let's get out of our trans cringe and into regular cringe. Like I said, this episode's going to be a little longer than usual today, probably an extra 15 minutes, but that's what happens when you get back from a break.
Like I said.
Yeah, like I said. Guy filming himself to do, I don't know what this is. So we can't play the music, but he's got like a Drake song, and it goes late night snack. So he showers, gets changed, gets in his car, has a purse. He's filming himself in and out of the elevators, his car.
That shot, the drive-thru. He put the phone out of the drive-thru.
So you're filming yourself setting up the camera like you're the star of a movie, but you're playing video games and eating McDonald's.
Yeah. Grown man did that shit.
Yeah.
And you could say the same thing for our henchman video. We were out in McDonald's filming henchman shit.
But that was different.
But that was art.
That was fiction.
That was made up.
Yeah. We're not saying this is what we do.
And no tripods.
No tripods. Yeah. And then also, you showered to go to McDonald's?
Come on, dude.
Do you drive through, you eat McDonald's, you play video games? You think this is going to, like, what? You trying to find a girlfriend? And I don't want to...
You're not going to find a girlfriend setting up the tripod outside the McDonald's drive-thru, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And speaking of shower, some of us barely shower because they think going in the pool counts as a bath.
Some of us. This guy, only this. You can't even do that. You can't even honestly point at me.
Well, if it's a saltwater pool, it is kind of like a bath.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. All right. Girl stand-up joke. This girl did stand-up, and she's really bad.
So I told my parents I want to be a stand-up comedian. And they were like, pick a more realistic career, you know, like mother and wife. Okay, nobody liked that one. Okay, all right, we're starting off strong.
What was the joke? But hey, an anti-motherhood message from a minority woman. She should get a Netflix deal.
Yeah, let's give her 10 mil. Back up the Brinks truck.
Yeah, get her.
Let her direct Star Wars, dude.
Yeah.
Get her on set.
But she is one of the funnier women comics, though.
Yeah, she's top 5 at least.
Amy Schumer did a bit over Christmas that was actually funny. I know you guys probably don't like Amy Schumer, but if people are funny, we're going to show it, and it's objectively funny. So here she is.
I don't think this is Amy Schumer. Look at that face.
I thought it was. Let's just let it rip. So here she goes. She's doing some dance thing up the stairs. She's pretty good, pretty agile. Everything's going great, and she ate shit.
Yeah, that's 1,000% not Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer's funniest moment.
But that's her first funny moment. Yeah, you're right.
Should we do the stupid girl buzz your head, or should we save that for bonus land?
No, let's do it. Let's just do it.
Let it rip. Hey, long episode today. That's what happens when you get back.
This is a PSA to all the girls who want to shave their head. Do it, do it, do it, do it now. Because you know what? In 5 years from now, if you don't shave your head, you can never say you shaved your head. You can never tell your kids that you've shaved your head. Do you really want to look like a lame-ass parent? No. Shave that fucking head. No one's going to stop you. And if people make fun of you, fuck it. You only live once. It's going to grow back. Don't listen to people. Listen to your brain and your mind. That was the same thing. Regardless, do it. Just do it, okay? Literally, there's no cons to it. You may have mental breakdowns because you can't do your hair right. Get a wig. Wigs are cheap on Depop. Just do it, do it, do it.
She kept yapping. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah, she's Japanese.
Yeah.
This is why you don't take advice from girls.
Yeah. She's about to lead 40 fat women into an absolute buzzsaw.
Yeah, she can pull it off. She's like 105 pounds and has like a nice symmetrical face.
Super skinny, beautiful, symmetrical face.
She can pull off a buzzed head. She's going to lead some fat girls to the slaughter.
The slaughterhouse. Yeah. And then they're going to be like, look at me, I'm punk, I have a shaved head. And, they'll never be the same.
And then also she says, don't listen to people. But then in like the next sentence says, shave your head, shave your head, shave your head. Kind of conflicting messages there. Sounds like the demon took control of the body.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's the end of Cringe. Let's move on to